Hi.
Hi, and welcome to our first couch talk
Yeah, where we talk.
as husband and wife.
No, so we figured you guys could ask us questions and we'll answer them, or if we have questions for each other, we'll answer them together to the best of our ability.
Yeah.
So, first question was
The first question that we came up with was how do we make time for each other and for our hobbies?
yes.
Recently we just started a new hobby together, which was reading. And we usually have a conversation every now and then about like what we can do better for each other, what we
Yeah,
need more of, and stuff. So, yeah, I'll start off.
go ahead.
Um, Actually, I don't know how I should start off. Should I start off by asking you, like, what do you think works? I can't even remember the question.
The question was how do we make time for ourselves, for each other,
Yeah,
spending time together,
yeah,
quality time together, with the fact that we do have full time jobs and we do have two boys
hmm,
who are under the age of 10, and they can be, they can keep us busy.
hmm,
And obviously, work keeps us busy. So,
yeah.
how do we make time for each other?
All right, I can start.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
So,
What do you think?
what I usually like to do as a husband is my wife cooks 97% of all of our meals.
It's a good menu.
So, on a day to day basis, we wake up at like 5 o'clock, 5:30. We have like a 30 something minute commute to work,
Yeah,
and then I work until about 4. We carpool together because it's just easier. It saves on gas because we work in the same city. um, and then we come home and we kind of start our grind. So
yep,
usually my wife gets to work on cooking, and I either help the boys with their homework if they don't have it done already. But mostly I just try to lighten the load. So what I like to do is when my wife cooks, I clean. So I pick up the dishes and stuff afterwards, after dinner, and I take care of the meal. Um, Instead of just like going to my room or going and reading or going and playing a video game or something or coming to watch a game, I try to make sure that we do stuff more together.
yeah,
So,
yeah, and that 30-minute commute home too helps a lot with like,
mm-hmm.
I mean, I know like your job consists of a lot of like
Mental.
mental, you
I
carry
stare
that
at a
mental, ugh,
yeah, I
I
stare at a
cannot.
screen all day long.
But where I am like in an office and I'm by myself and I like don't really get to get out of that office and I miss people. So
Yeah,
I want
so
to talk the entire way home, and so it's really hard for me because on the way home he just wants to decompress from all of his, all the stuff that he was doing at work, and then I just want to like tell him everything. I want to talk about everything and like
yeah, I look at
so
numbers all day long. I read manuals, and I'm on a computer working through Excel.
yeah.
And so when I leave work, I just want to like not think about numbers or communicating through
Mhm.
email or talking to anyone because I'm on the phone. So,
Yeah. And sometimes I forget. Sometimes I just want to be like, okay, I know you want to decompress, but like I have to talk about this.
and I just sit there and I'm like, oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
But that's good because a lot of the time she tells me, I don't need you to respond. I just need you to listen.
Like I just need to talk to somebody. I just need to tell somebody.
So, yeah, I just sit
Yeah.
there and listen. But majority of what we do to kind of give each other time together is just alleviating stress by
Yeah.
helping.
Mhm.
It's something that seems simple, but sometimes seems to be an issue in relationships. And
Yeah.
time is important. Time is a currency, I think, and you can never get it back. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I try to alleviate that because if she's cooking and I'm cleaning up after her, it saves 35, 40 minutes of cleanup time for her versus, me doing it. It's
Mhm.
like right then and there. And then we make time for our boys. It's not every single night that we're like constantly playing with them and stuff, but we try to give them time with us. So one night, Tori might go up there and play, and I'll take care of dinner and or clean up or fold laundry or something, and then
Mhm.
vice versa. We try to give them their time with us.
Mhm.
Um,
Which is usually mostly on the weekends,
Yeah.
but during the week it can be hard because they want to just they want to be home and they want to play,
Hmm.
and you only get a couple hours every night with the boys
Hmm.
because they're in school, and they they ride in together with us and then they ride home with us, so they usually take a nap after school and then
And then we try to give them like one-on-one time. So
yeah,
at bedtime, which is usually like 7:30, 8 o'clock, depending, but with the time change, it's kind of different now.
we're
Um,
working through it.
yeah, I'm saying a lot, so sorry, but
You're
we
fine.
we try to give them one-on-one time. Like my youngest, he likes tickles and he likes daddy cuddles at night,
Oh
so
yeah.
it's usually I'm in there first with him, tickling him and reading him a story or just talking to him about his day, and then
Mhm.
afterwards we like switch. So I'll go into my oldest room and then she'll come in and
Yep.
either pray over him or I'll pray over him or she reads a story. It just depends. And so we just try to do everything together to alleviate stress.
And it just brings such a stronger connection between the two of us too, doing those things together, because then it's not just like, oh, all of one load is just on you or
Mm-hmm.
just on me. Like that's why like I love it when like I'm clean or I'm doing like the cooking of dinner and like you're cleaning up the kitchen for me so that like because I don't know about you, but I do not like to cook in a dirty kitchen, and sometimes we don't always just clean up right after dinner,
Mm-hmm.
and there's dinner dishes left from the night before. So when we get home from work, there's dinner dishes from the night before, and I can't stand that. I feel like I can't cook dinner if that's there.
Mm-hmm.
So then I'm cleaning up real quick while starting dinner at the same time. So it's nice to have you there helping with that, and and making sure like everything's done with the boys. They're all set, like they got play clothes on, they're out of their school clothes, stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. And
Yeah.
so yeah, we typically like routine helps a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I would say that we have a routine without having a routine.
Mm-hmm.
Like we really do. We have like our own internal routine that we follow. And just because it's not written down on paper, we still have that routine where we come home, it's dinner, it's cleanup, it's, you know, doing what we can with the boys, and then it's their bedtime. Then that's when we have
Yeah.
our time, like our
Yeah.
personal time. Um, and something that we've tried implementing too is, keeping each other updated about our day throughout like our work day, like how are you feeling today, or and if I'm just not having a very good day and I'm like exhausted, or I'm just not really feeling it, I let you know. That
Mm-hmm.
way, like, in advance, like when we get home, it's not probably always going to be 50-50. You might be picking up more slack for me or vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
If you're feeling down or you're not having a good day or whatever, I know in the back of my mind, okay, I need to be a little bit stronger today and carry a little bit more.
Yeah, and then on certain days, some I'm privileged enough to work from home 2 days a week,
Yeah,
well, one and
lucky.
a half days a week. So
Very lucky.
on the days that I work from home, I use my lunch break, which is an hour, to tidy up the house, to vacuum, to pick up laundry that the boys have probably left on the ground from changing in the morning before school,
Oh yeah,
or
yeah.
putting laundry away that we folded the night before that we didn't get to, or
Mhm.
unloading the dishwasher. Just something. I have
Yeah.
an hour, so pretty much the whole time I'm trying to find something to do. I mean, I could come over here and lay on the couch that we're doing this couch talk on, by the way,
Yes.
and watch like TV or something. But I don't know. I have this thing about me where I see something and it just annoys me
Yeah.
if it's not done, and so I just do it.
I have that feeling about like the kitchen. Like if my kitchen is dirty, my whole house is trashed. Like if there's dishes in the sink, the house is trashed. We have to clean the whole house.
I
Like
mean, there's some days where we get home and I don't even make it to the living room until like 6:30,
yeah.
like because we walk in through our
Mhm.
back door, which leads to our kitchen,
Mhm.
and then I take off my stuff and I just get right to like doing some of the
Right to doing
dishes.
it just immediately.
We have a dishwasher, but if the dishes were there from the night before, I clean them if she needs them and do the homework with the boys. So by the time I'm done, it's like 6:30, and I still haven't changed out of my work clothes and stuff. So,
Yeah.
but one
I
of the go ahead.
I was just gonna say like one of the things that like your mom always says is crock pot meals. crock pot meals, and it does save a lot of time, and it is a lifesaver. But it's not very often that we do them. But it is nice coming home and having a crock pot meal just ready for you. You don't have to do a dang thing.
Yeah.
You just eat and you're done.
A piece of
You know.
advice. This I'm kind of going
But
back to that, but
no, that's okay.
a piece of advice that I got maybe 2 years ago that I've kind of held on to and used every day since is act like you're a single parent. It's like expect to do everything on your own as if you were a single parent because then one you're alleviating the burdens of your spouse, yet you're tasked with doing it if you were a single parent. So shout out to all the single parents out there. You guys are
Yeah.
champions.
Yeah.
I don't
Seriously.
know what I would do without my wife. So
I
it would
I
be
don't even want to think about
very difficult. But yeah, I if I because you can get annoyed with, oh my gosh, the dishes are dirty, or oh my gosh, the laundry's backed up and not folded, and it could be an issue, and then it can turn into a blame game, which has happened
it.
before.
Oh yeah, we've done that.
I think everyone has.
Yeah.
Instead,
But
I
with
just,
fun.
yeah, instead I just go, oh well, maybe she just doesn't have the time, and I just do it, and then I don't hold it over her head and go, oh, I did 7 loads of laundry and did the dishes, and all you did was help the kids with homework. But
Yeah, because maybe at that time that was all I had like the energy for.
mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And vice versa. Like there's days when we're both just not feeling it, and I mean, it took us all week just to make this video.
yeah,
And we just
and
it
it
was a
took us,
tough week. This week was a tough week. Like we came home, we didn't want to clean. We
yeah,
didn't want to cook dinner. We didn't want to do anything. I literally wanted to come home and just either take a nap or lay on the couch and just read my book.
on top of like working and being parents, we also do like ministry through our church.
Yeah.
So like my wife, she sings on the worship team. I run the sound system for the said team, and we're needed earlier than the normal congregation at our local church.
Yeah.
So Sundays sometimes entail longer days than even work days where we're up super early and we're there for a majority of the day.
Mm-hmm.
And then, we have midweek service, and we're also involved in other things outside of that, like group meetings, and you have practices and stuff. And so you have to try to balance that. And I
Yeah.
also have my own little thing that I had been doing for a while, which was like a faith-based, sports-based podcast.
Yeah.
So you have to try to like fluctuate time. And then now we're getting more involved in our own channel, trying to make time for that.
Mm-hmm.
And this also is what has brought us together too, because
Yeah.
it's something that we enjoy doing, and we get to talk to each other more.
Yeah.
And we get
Yeah.
to talk to you guys and
And
make lots of friends.
we get to talk about things that like we really enjoy talking about too. Like half of our channel, well, part of our channel is um like our hobby, like reading. It's about books. And this part of our channel, will probably be more, you know, family, marriage, faith-based stuff, like
Just conversating,
just conversating. Yeah,
just to establish relationship outside of like the hobby with you guys and
yeah,
with each other.
yeah,
I know we don't have that many subscribers, and most of our
no,
subscribers are already subscribed to the channels that I per se am subscribed to as far as books. But books has really brought us together because it's now a hobby that we both enjoy doing.
yeah.
Where
Thank you.
you're welcome.
Yeah.
Before it was like I really liked movies and video games and sports. I haven't really played video games in a while, like on a regular basis. Every once in a while, I jump on and play something, but I just don't have like the pull like I used to. And then your hobby was just like playing the keys, like the piano,
Yeah.
and trying to think about
Playing
what to
playing
do.
the keyboard, yeah. Singing. I mean, I scrolled on TikTok like all day.
So this eliminated some of that doom scrolling for sure.
Oh yeah. I like barely even get on it anymore.
But yeah, this hobby's kind of pulled us together. So,
Yeah.
and then at
Mhm.
the end of the night, after we do all that and we help each other, then we have time for ourselves.
Mhm.
And after, once we put everyone to bed and make sure everything's clean and our pup's taken care of, who's laying here next to us, we get to read. Or like if I'm not in the reading mood, because sometimes I'm tired and I can't focus when I'm tired, I'll throw on a game, like a sports game, and I'll watch it while she reads. And yeah,
Yep.
that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much how we.
That's how we spend our time
I can't
together.
remember the question again.
Oh gosh.
So what do we do
how
to?
how do we
Yeah,
make time for ourselves and make time
yeah, and
to
then
for us to spend together?
like our boys are into reading now too.
Oh yeah.
So
So stay tuned for that because they see us doing this and talking about books and watching book two, and they want to do it too. So stay tuned for that reading with Dad because
yeah,
that's something that Dad does with them.
so
So yeah.
thanks for joining us.
Yeah, and if you have any questions of about anything, really, I mean, go ahead and drop the comments below. We'll try our best to answer them, and
It'll
uh,
probably be from me.
most likely, yeah, you did a lot of the talking in this video. Thanks.
I talk a lot.
Yeah,
I'm just glad I didn't move my hands a lot and
I
smack
told
the
him he might
mic
as well
and
just start his own channel.
no.
I'm
Um,
just kidding.
but yeah, please like. Actually, I'm not gonna say please like the video.
Just
No.
like it.
Like,
Mm,
subscribe, follow, comment, share, and we're glad you're here, and we're glad you're becoming a part of our lives in a sense.
yeah, follow us on our journey.
We
This
like
is
to
new
hang
to
out.
us, and we want to be friends.
Yeah, I like people.
You do?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, I do. I like people. So thanks, guys. Thanks for joining in on Couch Talk, episode 1.
Yes.
Have a great day.